Hello friends, welcome to my channel Upskill with Dharmendra. I hope you all are doing great. So friend, in today's learning video, we will understand for UiPath interview what are the advanced questions and answer all list. So if you will search with UiPath interview advanced questions and answer. So this content is for the uh, developer, UiPath developer who have 3 to 5 plus of experience, and then how he can handle the advanced questions asked by the interviewer. Okay, so let's see. For 2026, candidates for advanced UiPath role, 5 plus years of experience should focus on enterprise grade architecture, complex troubleshooting, and modern integration. Enterprise architecture and framework. Explain the REFramework, Robotic Enterprise Framework. Okay. Answer. A template designed to build robust transactional automation. It includes a staged machine with 4 states. Init, the setting, application launch, all that. Get transaction data, retrieves the item from a queue, process transaction, executing the task, and in process, closing applications. Okay. Next, how do you design a scalable enterprise automation solution? So answer for this is use a modular approach by dividing process into reusable component. So if I have we want to build a scalable solution, so we need to divide the process into reusable components or libraries. Centralize management via UiPath Orchestrator for assets, schedules, and robotic setting. What is the difference between dispatcher and performer? So answer for this is the dispatcher reads data, example from Excel, PDF, and pushes it into an orchestrated queue as transaction items. The performer pulls these items from the queue and processes them. Next question, advanced technical components. How do you handle dynamic selectors? So this is also a very tricky questions. So answer for this is identify changing parts like IDs or titles. Using UI Explorer, replace them with wildcard. So UI Explorer is one of the features in UiPath Studio where we record the selector and and see what are the options available. So that's why it is saying replace them with wildcards for multiple characters. A question for one. Odd variables for runtime flexibility. Next thing, what is the difference between attended and unattended robots? Answer for this is attended robots works on the same machine such as users triggered by human action for front office task. Unattended robots runs autonomously in virtual environment triggered by schedules or logic for back office scaling. Okay. Explain how to use OCR in document understanding. The answer for this is integrate OCR engines like Google uh, Tesseract or Microsoft OCR within the document understanding framework to extract data from scanned PDF or images into structured formats. Scenario based or troubleshootings. Now this is for scenario and troubleshooting. A process works on your machine but fails on a virtual machine. VM machine through Orchestrator. How do you troubleshoot? Answer for this is check for differences in screening resolution, missing application, dependency on the VM, or permission issue with the robot service account. Yes. Next question. How would you handle an automation process where a web application frequently crashes? Answer. Enclose steps in a try catch block. Implement a retry activity for intermittent failures, or use a kill process and start process sequentially to restart the application automatically if a crash occurred. So this is a scenario where crash occurred. So we can handle it by using a try catch block, implement a retry scope activity for intermittent failure, and use a kill process and start process sequence to restart the application automatically if a crash occurs. Okay, so this is automatically built in REFramework. Okay, next, how do you manage credentials securely? Store them as an asset in Orchestrator, credential type, or use the Windows Credential Manager. Never hardcode password in the workflow. Okay. Advanced integration and development. How do you integrate UiPath with external APIs? The answer is use the HTTP request activity to send and receive data securely via JSON XML. What is the difference between throw and rethrow? Throw is used to create a new exception. Rethrow is used within a catch block to pass the existing exception to put to a higher level exception handler, like the global exception handler. Okay, friends. So these are the very important advanced questions that interviewer will ask when you will go to interview for UiPath or automation field. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope this content is helpful to you, and in next video we will see in details of the about the UiPath and its questions and answer. Okay, friends. So yeah, thank you for now. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.